Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Virgos. I'm a September Virgo. Virgo, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Virgo as a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or South Node sign. Virgo, we're off to a very rough start here. As soon as Virgo season started, I got sick. I've been sick for the last week. Got ear infection, bronchitis, all these things. So I've been resting, but I was bored, just doing nothing, trying to recover. And I really wanted to make a Virgo video for us, so I'm here and hopefully going to start getting better soon with my medication, all that stuff. But yeah, Virgos, I don't like that. We starting off this way. I want to feel good for my birthday. My birthday's on September 7th. So, excuse me. But yeah, so I did your pre-shuffle. Let's flip over these cards and see what you need to surrender for September for Virgo season and what signs you'll be receiving. Well then, okay. So we have surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. And then you got surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So your want or your desire to be in control of a relationship can also be a fear of intimacy. You want to control how close you are to somebody, how close they are to you. I don't know. Something like that's coming up here. Some signs you'll be receiving. You got bridge, reconciliation. You got chills, confirmation. And then you got the color red, passion, anger, and courage. All right. So, we just left retrograde literally today. So I don't know. We got to see what's going on here. Let's pull from the everything deck. Let's see. Where is Virgo being controlling? Or trying to control people? Let's see. In which way? How is Virgo trying to control people? I don't like how my camera is so it's not sitting the way I need it to today. Where is Virgo? Oop. You got unrequited or unbalanced. Where is Virgo trying to be controlling? It will work out. Where is Virgo trying to control? Here. So for some of you, this could be in a work situation, but for those of you, this is romantic, of course. You got letters and names C, W, Y, or V. So this can be letters in your name or somebody else's name it might be thinking about. But yeah, some of you are trying to control how much, either how much somebody is able to give to the connection, or it's you want somebody to give more, or, there's something about it being not balanced here, right? You have it will work out. So some of you are trying to push something to come to fruition, or something to, some of you might be trying to manifest a particular person, or manifest communication even from a particular person here. Okay. Surrender your fear of intimacy can also be pointing at a little of your own emotional unavailability, or your attraction to emotionally unavailable people. Right? Because if you are always trying to make somebody that's not available become more available to you, that can point to your own unavailability to yourself, because you're trying to get something from outside of yourself instead of either giving it to yourself or finding other people that can actually give those things to you. Don't shoot the messenger, Virgo. I'm just saying. Just saying. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo here with intimacy? Inner child trauma. You got they won't reach out at the bottom. But yeah, so you got inner child trauma and healing. Some of you need to really be aware of like the types of people that you go for or you engage with. I don't know. I'm just getting that. You got fling. Some of you are like really drawn to either like casual connections or lighthearted connections that you know they won't be able to give you what you want. But for some reason, you still are drawn to them because there's like a certain level of like detachment that comes from it. Or these are people that are attracted to you. Like the people that, like it's either you are this person that wants this, or the people that are drawn to you are these type of people. They don't want nothing serious. They don't want nothing like long term. They just want a little fling, something casual here. So yeah, there's a little bit of unrequited or something unbalanced with relationships there, Virgo. We got to dive in a little deeper and see what the heck is it talking about. What are we talking about? Oops. What are we talking about for Virgs? Tell us more for Virgo. Oh my. I literally put those back and they came out again. What is going on for Virgo? Can you give us more clarity on fear of intimacy for Virgo? Control. 2 of Cups. Some of you may be getting like another chance at a relationship or reconciliation with somebody that you sabotage, or if they're a Virgo, they might have sabotaged it with you, trying to be too controlling, trying to be too pushy, too much, you know. What is this Tower card here for? And a 2 of Cups. Ooh. Why is it the 3 of Swords here? And 2 of Cups. Okay. So, yeah, there's a couple different kind of like scenarios that I'm getting in my head. This is a relationship. This month for Virgos is very relationship oriented. I don't know why. I know Venus is going to be in Libra. We got eclipse in Pisces, especially for Virgo risings. It's going to be very pivotal. But yeah, some of you guys, you're either the one who recognizes that your own intimacy issues or fears might have ruined a very promising connection that you had. Either you pushed it away because you didn't want to get too close to it, or you pushed it away because you were, trying to be controlling and navigate how it was going to go. But yes, for some of you, it's like a reconciliation of that energy coming back around. Or you're going to be faced with a new relationship here. 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands. And it's going to kind of bring up these triggers here. Some of these traumas that you have not dealt with about your fear of intimacy, this closeness, this Tower card, this 3 of Swords. You're like, whoa, I didn't realize I had such fear surrounding intimacy, vulnerability, commitment, whatever. And so that's coming up. Could be with an Aquarius. Aquarius showing up here, Star card. Potentially Aries. But yeah, you got this 4 of Pentacles, either being too possessive or being too guarded. So yeah, I don't know which side of the spectrum you're falling on here, Virgs. But let me see what else. Let me see what else to clarify. Can we get some more clarity with this, with these connections for Virgo in September. 7 of Swords. More clarity with these connections for Virgo. Hold on. Clarity for these connections, Virgo. Sun card. Got strong Leo energy here. Okay. So, yeah, there's just like a lot of different realizations about like which connections you need to be bringing closer, which ones you need to be putting a bit more at a distance. But you're just realizing your own limitations when it comes down to relationships. And you're like, there's some people that I pushed away that I probably should have brought closer. There's some people that I should have pushed away and kept them at a distance, but I kept them around. So yeah, there's just realizations here. And for some of you, it makes you disappointed because you're like, some people I wanted to have close, but they didn't want to be close. Or some people I messed up the connection. So there's a lot of realizations here about that. But I also see new opportunities for you to be happy and start fresh and say, okay, I know I got some fears of intimacy. I'm work on that, whether that's go to therapy, read books, try to get some inner child healing, shadow work, whatever it is you got to do. Or maybe you need to work on your own boundaries. 7 of Wands. So either like, and the boundaries go both ways. It could be either like your boundaries are too rigid with people where it's like a barrier. Barriers versus boundaries. It's a real thing. Barrier keeps everything out. Keeps good stuff out, bad stuff out. Good people, bad people. It's just a wall. A boundary is like situational, interpersonal, dependent on the person, depending on the relationship, and you know how much you can trust them and all these things. So keep that in mind too, Virgo, where it's like you think that you're setting boundaries, but you're really just having walls up, right? You're very rigid. I'm a Virgo. This was a very humbling moment for me where I was like, yeah, I got my standards. I got my boundaries. I'm strict and this and this and this. And that's great. It's great to have your standards. But at the same time, you have to realize in a relationship, everything is not a black and white thing where it's like not a one size fits all for every circumstance. And sometimes there's a little bit of confusion where you should be a little more lenient or a little more compromising or understanding. If you want to have close relationships, you have to know and discern the right time and place. Okay, there's a time and place. All right, so yeah, because yeah, of course nobody wants to be hurt, but if you got walls up, especially if you're punishing people for things that somebody else did, then that's a problem. Well, all right, let's look at the blunt truth. What's the blunt truth that Virgo needs to hear? Oh, happy day. What is the blunt truth that Virgo needs to hear? What is the blunt truth that Virgo needs to hear? All right. So, what? We got ancestors, please. Ancestors, displease. Why is this conflicting? Self-love is top tier. All right. Nothing too crazy. Self-love is top tier. We got failure to commit. We got protect your peace. We got it takes 2. All right. So looking at things from a very kind of Libra-ish point of view, very balanced point of view, it takes 2. So when it comes down to your relationships in September, look at where, you're playing a part. Look at where somebody else is playing a part. You trying to control them and take their part over for them? No. We worry about you, they worry about them, and y'all have to meet in the middle. And if you approach all your relationships like that, where you're not going to try to control what they do, You're just going to control yourself. It'll help you see more who's able to show up for you. And then you'll have more balanced connections. Now, I know that's easier said than done, but just saying. All right, what's the advice? What is the advice for Virgo? What's the advice for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node for September. Ace of Pentacles. What's the advice for Virgo? Eight of Wands. Yeah, you gotta give. That's a lot of new beginnings starting, Virgo. I like that, though. I like that. A lot of wands, fire energy. You could have a lot of fire in your chart. A lot of fiery energy around you. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. What else for Virgo as advice? Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. A lot of earth and fire. A lot of earth and fire. Any other advice? Six of Wands. Okay. So let me clarify one thing here. Why is the Six of Pentacles for Virgo as advice? Why Six of Pentacles for Virgo and the Ace of Pentacles? I don't know what that was that fell on the floor. Okay. So you're finding your flow. I think you're finding your flow of giving and receiving. Three of Swords. What? After, either after being hurt, like some of you are just understanding better now what you got to do or how you got to move forward. And, you know, I don't know. I see it feeling, even though it hurts, Three of Swords, or maybe you're coming from a heartbroken place. At the end of the day, it's like you're about to start moving in a more confident direction anyway. So you got the Ace of Wands, you got the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. It's kind of like one of those things where something hurt, but you got clarity, or you found a solution, or you figured out what you need to do. And Virgos love a good solution. Like, we love figuring out how to solve a problem, or like when we realize something is broken, it's like this moment of self-realization. It's like, wow, for some of you, like, you might be realizing, like, I did this damage to my relationships, or maybe I could have been more vulnerable, or I could have been more open, or I could have been more intimate, right? And so this Three of Swords, I don't know, I'm not feeling 100% like that's somebody else. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Queen of Wands. Why is the Three of Swords here for Virgo? Ace of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords? What is this pain? Three of Swords. Death card. Okay. So, yeah. For a lot of you, I'm not, like I said, it could be from somebody else or triggered from somebody else. But I kind of feel like this is something that you either were avoiding or you didn't know was going on, but you got this moment of clarity. Ace of Swords, Death card, where you're like, I need to like transform. It's kind of similar to what I was telling Pisces in their reading. If you had Pisces placements, go and watch that one. That's on my exclusive page. But yeah, it's like this moment where you're like, I understand like why I maybe act the way I act, or why I need to be more vulnerable, or I've been like kind of avoidant. A lot of you watching this may feel like you have some type of avoidant attachment style, or you might realize like you have avoidant attachment, and where some of your control issues or your jealousy or your possessiveness comes from a very like wounded place. And, you know, once you realize it, then you can start to heal it and be like, I don't want to mess up my relationships or sabotage, whatever. But yeah, I see a lot of you guys moving away from Three of Swords, away from pain, moving into feeling more confident, into more reciprocated energy. Starting something new. Some of you are getting like your money is looking real good too. Look at all this Ace Pentacles. Yeah. And you're just figuring out, okay, I need to just have more balance in how much I give, how much I receive, and everything has to be reciprocated, and some of you are able to make amends as well with people through that, after you have this realization of where maybe you needed to pick up some of the pace, or either take responsibility either for giving too much or not giving enough of yourself in relationships. So that's what we got for you, Virgo, for September. If this resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This video was public. The last Virgo reading I did last month was exclusive. Check out my members only YouTube in the link in the description box, or on my Patreon. It's there. You can see it if you want to go back and watch it. And all the other exclusive readings I will post this month. I am at Tarot by Bronx and Mind Body Bronx on everything.